Hello, D-Rock here. Welcome to the channel. I hope you all are well. Ooh, cool weather. It is early September. Man, the tide has turned. Looking forward to fall. Let me just tell you, it was one hot summer. So, lots of opportunities with the cooler weather and riding. So, I've got lots of plans. Today, I'm on the old battleship, the KLR650. And I'm doing a ride out to the fine state of Nevada, to the Lake Mead area, as a matter of fact. Doing a little reconnaissance. Well, we got a lot of moisture, precipitation last winter, and the rains have been somewhat steady, like a monsoon season this year. So the lake levels have gone up, and I think Lake Mead's finally come up to my particular area where I like to launch the boat. That's the Echo Bay area. That launch ramp is now usable, from what I understand, according to the NPS website. However, I don't really trust the NPS website, so I need to go out there and have a look. And the best way to do that is on a motorcycle, because otherwise gas would cost me 3 times the amount. So that's what I'm up to today. I'm going to do a nice little ride on the KLR out to Echo Bay on Lake Mead, see if that ramp is actually usable, and enjoy the ride. We got some cooler weather now. No more triple digits, even out there at Lake Mead. I think the high today is only going to be in the low 90s, so all tolerable. Really excited. Really excited for the cooler weather, and I've got lots of plans for it as far as riding and moto camping and all those good things. So, another little fact here is I just crossed over the 5,000 mile mark on my KLR. So maybe I'll do a review video soon on that. I am on the Gen 3 KLR. Mine's a 2022 model. And I've had pretty much no problems with the bike except for the fuel pump, which was a recall, and Kawasaki fixed that on their dime. Oh no, I did have another little problem. The chain adjuster, those 2 plates that the screws bolt on top of, those came off. But other than that, other than those 2 things, I've had a very enjoyable time with this KLR. Anyway, I think the ride's going to be pretty good today. I'm pretty much sticking to the back roads. However, I will have to do a couple of short stints on the Interstate, but that's not a big deal. So join me for the ride. Lots of beautiful scenery, some small towns. It's going to be a good day. Let's go have a look, folks. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously. There you have it. Let's go have a look. Boy, we got a lot. The last few days we had a hell of a storm come through the area. Same storm that stranded all those people out at Burning Man. Dumped a lot of water out here. A lot of water. Anyway, it changed the weather. Pretty cool morning starting out here. And one of the things I need to be aware of is I'm crossing through the mountains here, the Beaver Dam Mountains heading west, is mule deer. They really come out this time of year, get out on the road. So I almost hit one last week doing about 70 miles an hour on another ride on the Suzuki. I barely missed that deer. They were coming down a really steep embankment like this, and they weren't stopping. They were just heading right at me, and I managed to get in front of them. And it happened so fast that I kind of almost didn't have time to process it, but it was a very good reminder of what can happen out here. So I'm a little more cautious as I'm passing through the mountains and hills this time of year as we proceed into fall and winter. So I just gassed up on a KLR. It's got a big tank. Theoretically, I have a range of around 300 miles. That's what they say. I don't know for certain, but I won't need to gas up again until I get to Overton. Actually, I could pass through Overton. That's a small town prior to getting to Lake Mead in Nevada. I could probably ride on out to Lake Mead and then gas up when I return in Overton. So good to go on the gas. I did bring one small bottle, but I don't foresee myself needing to use that at all. As far as the length of this ride today, I don't know, maybe a couple hundred miles. Starting out at 5,062 on the odometer, and we'll just see where we end up. So 200-mile ride on the KLR is a pretty easy day. All right, welcome to Beaver Dam, Arizona. Little small town here on the border. Not a whole lot going on here. This is like more of a retirement community, really. They do, however, have a bar. That's right, you heard me. They got a bar. Man, let me tell you, that place gets packed. So I'm coming out of Utah. Ain't no bars where I'm coming out of. I don't know, maybe St. George does have a bar. They used to have a bar. It's called the One and Only. I don't know if that still exists. Anyway. This is also the place to come and buy your lottery tickets. There's no lottery in Utah. And this is here, right here. This is where it happens, all the action. Bar and a little general store there. Yeah, a bunch of trailer parks surrounding it. Get awfully interesting on a Friday night out here. Oh man, it is awesome out here right now. So this road right here I'm on that's heading into Mesquite, it runs parallel to I-15, but I just prefer taking this little back way. It is just scenic and chill. Love it. I'll be on the interstate soon enough, so what is that in the road? Huh. And these little canyons off to my right and stuff, man, sometimes they got people living in them. I've gone in there like the XT and the little 300L sometimes to do some exploring, and there's like tent cities back there. It's kind of bizarre. A little more so in the winter time, you'll see that in the summer out here, but yeah, you never know what you're gonna run into. All right, welcome to Mesquite, Nevada. We're gonna push through this town here and continue on. Pushing on to Bunkerville. Alright, just had to take a quick little break, walk around, stretch the legs a bit. Now we get on the Interstate. Alright. Good clean fun coming up. All clear for the merge. Looking that way. That's a slow truck there. So if you're wondering what the Tusk D-Sport tires sound like on the Interstate, maybe you can get an idea of what's going on right now. They're pretty loud. I think the Dunlop D606s that I had on prior were louder though, but the Tusks are still fairly loud. But they're not that bad. You know, the KLR really is good on the Interstate. It's just big and pretty stable. Wow, look at that thing. That damn thing sunk in the water. And I feel pretty comfortable on it, riding on the Interstate. I mean, I just go 70. There's no point in trying to make it go any faster. So I just cruise, man. And I bet the shorter version, the short model, is even more stable. I mean, she can get a little wobbly with that big old wide front fender, but yeah, I bet the short version is even more stable on the Interstate. But I find it really comfortable to ride on the Interstate. All right, this is my exit right here, Overton. We made it. Sweet. Oh, there we go. It came right up on me. It's been a minute since I've been out here. It's been like a year and a half since I've been out on Lake Mead. All the launch ramps were shut down because the lake dropped so far. But we got so much water the past winter that the lake levels have come up, and I think the ramp I like to use anyway is back in action. So this is pretty exciting. I've been waiting a few minutes to get back out here, and I'm hopeful that I can be out here tomorrow morning on my boat. Welcome to Overton, small town charm. I don't know what it is about this town, but I could live here, man. I really like Overton. I just can't. I don't know what it is about it. It just seems like a really cool little chill town. I don't know. Chill, chill, chill. Oh yeah. This is the place right here. Sportsman's. Always want to go in this bar. Might have to. I don't drink anymore, but this place looks pretty darn cool. The Red Rooster Bar is another place. Yeah. That's where it all happens, man. The Sportsman's and the Red Rooster here in Overton. Just so you know, if you're ever here, you want to let loose, go check out the Red Rooster or the Sportsman's. You'll find what you're looking for, I'm sure. Oh yeah, this looks like it washed out pretty bad during the storm. This is my favorite part here. So once you get through Overton, you just ride and it takes you out to the Lake Mead recreation area. This ride's so cool, man. Just some awesome road through the desert. And you can continue on cutting west to Valley of Fire, and then you can push on to what, the southwest or so, and it'll take you into Vegas and Henderson, and yeah, these back ways will take you all the way down there. It's really cool. I see agua. Yes, indeed. I can see water, baby. Look at that. Lake Mead. All right, that's exciting. Almost to Echo Bay. Oh, that came up a little fast. We're here. All right. Any signage about the ramp being closed? Nope. Oh boy, we're gonna find out here real soon. Wow, there it is. There's the lake. I don't see any boats on the water. Huh. I'm wondering how bad the ramp is. Whew. Yeah, so there's a restaurant right down there on the edge overlooking the lake. Man, it had to be good times down here, I bet. There's another campground to my right. And like I said, I don't know when it shut down, but I guess it was pretty hopping back here in the 70s and 80s maybe, when the lake levels were pretty high. Still, I'm not sure, but man, I wish I could have checked it out. It would have been a hoot. All right, this is the restaurant here. They got it all barricaded now. You can't go in here. Oh, if only those walls could talk, huh? Yeah, you can't get in there anymore. Yeah, there's a restaurant and motel. Yeah, I bet there were some fun times here. Oh, fingers crossed, man. Come on. There's some water down there. That ramp could be open. Oh, come on, come on. I so want to go out here tomorrow. So you can ride down here and camp on the edge of the lake. Really cool. There's dirt roads leading off to various spots. And this gets, once it cools off more out here, you get into the winter, this gets a lot more visitation. And what am I at? 5165. Okay, so I'm just over 100 miles. Not bad. It's a round trip. It's 200, a little over 200 miles. I don't see a boat at all out there. Wow. I feel like there's enough water out there for the ramp to be in working order. I'm like really hyping myself up right now. Yeah, it is low, but it is happening. I'm gonna be able to launch my boat. Awesome. That is just awesome. Nice. All right, we're going fishing tomorrow. Hell yeah. Let's go right out here real quick. Isn't it absolutely beautiful out here? I love Lake Mead, man. Just beautiful. It's its own beauty. I mean, it looks like barren and everything, but it just, I don't know. I've fallen in love with it out here since I've come out here on the boat so many times. I don't know. I was really, really, really disappointed when the launch ramps were shut down and you couldn't get out here. Heartbreaking, let me tell you. Oh. Here we are. This point here. Yeah, it's real popular. I can't believe no one's out here, really. Oh, it smells absolutely delightful out here, folks. Let me tell you. Look at this. Is this beautiful or what? Oh my goodness. I am just absolutely stoked beyond belief. Cowering in the shade of my bike. It's hot. It's every bit of 90 degrees. Get some lunch. I'm gonna head out of here. I gotta get back, get my boat ready. Whew. Getting moving, baby. Yeah. It is warm, let me tell you. All right. Make my way back up here, get back on the road. I got a busy afternoon getting prepared. Welcome back to Utah. I'm gonna top off the old KLR here. What am I looking at? Just under a quarter of a tank, and I've gone 210 miles. So I think it's realistic to say that I could, with a peace of mind, get 250 miles on a tank of gas. I think that's pretty easy to do. So that'd be a good thing to know. Yeah, well, it's still saying I've got a quarter tank here as I shift the bike around a little bit, but right around 210 miles for the ride thus far. And let me tell you, it has been an awesome ride today. Awesome ride to Lake Mead on the KLR650. This bike shines for the type of riding I did today. Interstate, backways, fantastic. Well, folks, I'm going fishing. So y'all stay safe out there. Lots more content on the way. Appreciate you taking the time to view our content. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously. If you have a chance, check out my other channel, Hit and Run Fishing, if you like fishing. So take care, folks, and we'll see you next time. D-Rock out. Adios. Oh, one other thing. I'll leave you with this view to contemplate. Take care, folks.